Hey, just so you know, I named my channel 218 K5 Blazer because my family drives a very nice 77 Chevrolet K5 Blazer. Right here what I'm showing you is the original motor that was in it. When we bought the vehicle, the motor had a little bit of a knock to it and eventually threw a rod. And when I make a future video of that Blazer, I'll show you the new motor in there and what has all been done to it since we have gotten it. So you can see here, this motor is pretty wore. The lifters, couldn't even get them out of the block. I just pulled them up as far as I could just to get the cam out. Right here, this is the cylinder that blew. The walls are scored, as are all the walls. And there seems to be, as far as you can see, no damage from a rod piercing the block, but when we drained the oil there was some water in it. Yes, the motor was originally orange. And when you pulled the oil pan off, this is what we found: a bunch of shrapnel. Kind of hard to see it because there ain't very good light in here and it's all covered in oil, but here's some of the pistons. This one right here is right across from the one that blew. And you can see the side skirting has been broke off and it's been pounded on a little bit, and then the bearings are pretty well wore out in it. This is why we just kept running this motor the way it was instead of having it rebuilt, because we figured it was in pretty bad shape anyway. And this one here, you can see the piston walls are scored badly, but the thing never burned very much oil, surprisingly. This side is fine yet, but yeah. The crank bearings though were in very good shape when we took them out. But the crank, I have this over here by my other motor, and I'm planning to build into a 383. And that's a small block 400 that you see that I just showed you. Here's the crank. I want to stick it in this motor, this 350, which will make me a 383, but you gotta grind the crank down first from the 400. And here's the piston that lost it when the motor blew up. And you can see the rod, it's been severely damaged. The bearings were out, obviously. The side skirtings have been broke off both sides. Piston is cracked in multiple places. And as you can see, the valve's been hitting on there because when it came up, when I let go, it stopped at the top of the cylinder and the valves were tapping on it, and it hit so hard it actually broke the spark plug glass off the spark plug on the head. And as you can see, it hit so hard also, it also compressed the top ring in so it cannot expand. And if I wanted to, I could drop it right back down in the cylinder without using a ring compressor. And as you can see, this one is also in very bad shape. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. And if you add me as a friend, I will also friend you back. Thank you.